Hi, my name's Erin NBC, and I'm a senior producer at NBC News, and I run the weather unit. I graduated in July of '99 from the University of Iowa. How I landed in this position is kind of unique. I'm not a meteorologist, I'm a journalist. And when I saw this job posting, I was working at NBC currently, and I was with Peacock Productions, which is the documentary unit here. Had been there for 10 years, and that unit doesn't just produce for NBC entities, they produce for TLC, A&E, Bravo, Discovery Channel, Sci-Fi. So I'd been doing that and been doing a variety of different crazy projects. My time at the University of Iowa was awesome. My aunt went to the University of Iowa and she said it was the best 4 years of her life. And she always told me that. And I get teared up when I say it because it was the best 4 years of my life. If I could go back to a time, it would be that. And it prepared me for the challenges in my work positions now. Only done a couple of small internships at Iowa at an AM radio station with this guy named Magic who had the best voice, and then at a public access station where I got to shoot, and we followed some people's stories in town, and it was really great, and taught me that I liked documentaries, I think. But they were really small, and I didn't think that they were strong enough to get me a job in New York. There was a show called Time and Again with Jane Pauley that is no longer around, and I was a huge fan. So I was telling my aunt and uncle about it and how much I loved it. Oh, I'd love to work on that show. And they said, why don't you just write to the show? So I did. So I wrote to the show in August of '99, and Time and Again wrote back to me and said, we don't typically do any fall internships, but if you're interested and you're already out here in New York, we can make an exception. However, you have to have an hour of credit. It's mandatory with NBC that you have an hour of credit for an internship, and I know you've already graduated. So the dean at the time was Linda Maxon, and I called the dean's office and I said, I'm desperate. I said, I have this amazing opportunity, I already graduated, can you help me? And it was like flipping out, and they said, sure. So without the dean allowing me to have that hour of credit, I don't know how my career would have started. I think I would have figured it out, but she allowed me to do that. So I was trained early, that whatever your assignment is, you have to know it. You have to know it inside and out. And I'm not sure what other occupation is like that, where you show up and it's like, here's what you're doing today, and it's not at all what you did yesterday. You didn't expect it, but we're able to do it. And we lead the call and we say, here's what's happening, here's where we think people should go. And people look to us. The network looks to us, which is really exciting. Because of the path I took at Iowa, it was kind of non-traditional, and that prepared me for sort of my non-traditional path in television.